Welcome back, everyone. Michael here with Offshore Citizen. Today we're going to talk about the taxation of cryptocurrencies in Portugal. For those of you who are not aware, cryptocurrencies have been going up a lot. So I've been having a lot of people who have made a lot of money in crypto in one way or another, interested in relocating somewhere, interested in a structure, etc. And so they're saying, hey, listen, what's this thing I hear about Portugal? And Portugal, for those of you who don't know, sort of doesn't tax cryptocurrency. Now, I say sort of because we're going to go through the different scenarios, and I'm also going to tell you how you can deal with that if you're in a scenario where you would normally be taxable, to at least greatly reduce that tax, if not eliminate it. So we're going to go through that. Before we get started, if you haven't already, please smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, make sure you don't miss out on any of our future videos. We try to produce great content for you every day. Go back and check out some of the other ones. And if you're interested in help with relocating internationally or relocating your business internationally, paying the lowest legal amount of tax possible, gaining freedom, whatever, both on the strategy side or the implementation side, please reach out to us. You can book a call with me, clarity.fm/Michael Rosmer. There's a link in the description below. Or you can check out our websites, offshorecitizen.net, offshorecapitalist.com. You can send us a message through there. Okay, so Portugal, great place, really. They have got a pretty reasonable visa programs. I've done some videos previously with the D7 visa and the Golden visa, as well as talking about the non-habitual residency regime that they have there. And so you can get, first of all, it's fairly easy for people to relocate there. It's an okay path to European citizenship, which is great. And on top of that, you can get some good tax treatment for 10 plus years. Okay, so good. We like all of those things together. Now, let's just say you're like, okay, perfect. So I decided that I want to relocate there, and I am making my money in crypto or maybe I'm somebody who is making money in crypto and I'm thinking where to relocate, and I'm asking, should I relocate to Portugal? Okay, maybe. Let's go through some different scenarios. So first of all, if you just hold crypto, so for example, you bought Bitcoin at 10,000 or 5,000 or whatever I was telling people to buy it at last year, and it goes up to, now we're at 50, 60,000, say you sell. So you've done 5 to 12x in less than a year. That's pretty good, pretty happy about that. Do you pay tax on that? No, you do not pay tax on that. The way that it works is Portugal views cryptocurrencies like currencies, and they don't tax currency fluctuations. So what this means is, imagine that you had some money sitting in a bank account in UK, it was in GBP, and the price of the British pound relative to the euro changed. They don't tax you on the gains and losses in that differential, so hence you're not taxable. Same thing is true with cryptocurrencies. Okay, so in that sense, you're good. Now, what if on the flip side, you're being paid in crypto, right? This is kind of the opposite extreme. You're like, okay, I work for some company, maybe I'm some sort of consultant, a program or something. I'm being paid, somebody's paying me in DAI, right? Am I not taxable because I was paid in crypto? No, you're still taxable. It's just like normal income in that particular case. It doesn't matter. It's not gains that you're having in it. It was really earned income. So you're fully taxable according to the normal rules, which in that situation, if you're on the non-habitual residency regime, would probably mean you're at 20%. However, I'm going to explain in a second that it might be possible to reduce that. Okay, so hang on for that. Now, the third is, okay, great. I've got my crypto, but I'm staking it, I'm yield farming it, etc. How am I taxable in that situation, right? The answer here is it's less clear, okay? The intuitive, logical answer is that would be treated more or less like interest income or dividend income, okay? Now, of course, there's a very important difference between dividend income and interest income, so we'd say more like interest income. The reason is because dividends are after-tax profits. This is not after-tax, so we would say that would be treated as interest, okay? Now, the question you start to get into is, okay, well, what if, is it foreign, is it domestic, etc.? I'm going to leave that for, another time. We can have another conversation about it. Again, if you have questions, you can reach out to me. Happy to talk to you about it. But that's typically going to be like interest, okay? So be aware of that. So not the same as going up and down, etc. This. Okay. So what if you're in a situation you're like, okay, well, that's great, but I don't want to be paying 20+% for some of these things. What can I do then? Well, in those situations, what you can do is you can set up an international structure, okay? You can have a foreign company. And maybe if you do it properly, and I do really emphasize this, okay? it is very important when you're doing these things that you do them properly. There's substance rules, there's management and control rules, there's CFC rules, etc. So I talked to somebody earlier today who was mentioning they've been advised to set up in BVI for this. Don't do that. It's a bad idea in 99% of cases, okay? But that being said, there are typically ways that you can take that and you can reduce the main Portuguese rate by a fair amount, potentially down to zero, although that's maybe a little bit aggressive. It depends on the nature of your business and what you're doing and things like this, but potentially down to zero, and so that would be what you would want to do. So if you'd like help with any of that stuff or if you have questions, please reach out to me. Again, you can book a call at clarity.fm/Michael Rosmer, link in the description below, or you can check out our websites, offshorecitizen.net, offshorecapitalist.com. And yeah, give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends if it was useful. Let me know if you have feedback if it wasn't useful. And I'm going to look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.